To begin with that story only on 10 News, as a family of 5 slept, video shows an intruder methodically raiding their garage.
Well, a mother heartbroken when she finds out what's missing. As 10 News reporter Michael Chen explains, the heartbreak turned into fear when she found out that her family was targeted.
An intruder on a mission with a clever tactic to help him get away. But it was all captured on video.
Anger.
In Allied Gardens, a thief on the hunt.
Disgust.
For kids' belongings.
There he is carrying my son's skateboard out.
Before this mother of 3 saw the video,
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Erica Moslander discovered this early Wednesday morning.
I noticed resistance, which is, not normal, so I kind of pushed it open there. So then I came out here and noticed that our 12-year-old son's skateboard was gone.
Here's that son.
A success.
Beaming with pride after building his own skateboard. Here's that same skateboard.
He broke down in tears.
In the hands of a thief. At this home on Fontaine Street, surveillance video shows around 1:30 a.m. the man casually helping himself to whatever he wanted.
Bike here, where you can see the empty space.
Including her 10-year-old son's bike and boxes of tools and snowboarding gear.
He was in our space and we were sleeping. It's like a mom's worst fear.
Moslander believes she accidentally left her car unlocked.
So we came in from here and utilized this feature,
allowing the intruder to click his way into the garage. Because the thief zeroed in on the highest value items, Moslander believes he may have spotted her kids playing with them, a chilling possibility.
Our children are playing in the backyard. Is somebody watching?
A mother's worry after an intruder made himself at home.
The what ifs really do play around in your mind.
While her family slept. Michael Chen, 10 News.
Neighbors have reported at least one other garage theft the very same night. We're told they've noticed an increase in home break-ins in the past year and a half.
Poisonous fumes were not enough to stop this burglar in Carlsbad. He donned a gas mask to break into a home being fumigated.
And it looks like something out of Breaking Bad, but instead of cooking meth, this guy just started going through rooms looking for things to steal.
He didn't make it far, though. The home was armed with a security system called Fume Watch. It let the owner know that somebody was inside, and he called police.
Well, the officers showed up minutes later and searched that home. The suspected burglar was gone, but they found him just a few miles away.
The motorcyclist who was sent to the hospital after this hit-and-run crash may lose his leg. He was going south on Mission Bay Drive last Saturday when someone driving a Jeep made an illegal U-turn. The motorcycle slammed into the back of the car, launching its rider into the air. The other driver sped off. And police are trying to find a 2014 or newer silver Jeep Grand Cherokee with rear-end damage. Coming up on 10 News at 7 o'clock, we'll hear the message the motorcyclist has for the other driver.
All right, Brian Schlonsky here in the 10 News Live Center tracking some breaking news, and parents in the Tierra Santa area, you want to listen up. Police just sent us this press release about a 12-year-old girl who was followed as she was walking home. This happened on Wednesday, followed by a man in a dark car. According to the police, according to this press release, she told this man, "Stop following me." He continued to follow her, wouldn't leave her alone, followed her onto a residential street. When he approached her a second time, she actually hit him and then ran away and hid, told her mom about this. I do have a map to show you exactly where this took place. I'm going to push in here and it'll take us in the Tierra Santa area, 4000 Santo Road. That's right around this area. So you can see there are houses everywhere, and this 12-year-old girl having to hit this man to make him go away. She wasn't hurt in all this, but now police are trying to find this person, so be on the lookout. Not much of a description, though. Back to you.
Thank goodness she's okay. Thank you, Brian. New details about what's causing this street bump on Perseus Road in Mira Mesa, and it just keeps coming back. 10 News was the first to expose the problem last week. Well, it turns out our storms caused clay beneath the surface to expand and push up. Heavy tires make sharp turns and they push that loose asphalt, contributing to the bump. City crews will be out there next Tuesday and Wednesday to dig up the road and then fix it.
Now to a developing story. Your water bill could be getting more expensive. The San Diego County Water Authority is recommending a 3.7% rate hike at tonight's meeting. And our 10's reporter Gracia Aguilar talked to a North Park homeowner who says we're already doing enough to cut back on our water usage.
Maintaining a low water yard doesn't take much work for Dutch Berman.
A little bit of lawn is nice.
During the drought, he scaled back on his water consumption.
My bill has gone down so dramatically
because of the conserving.
His last bill coming out to more than $225.
We got low flow everything in the house.
But it could be going up.
Not too happy about it.
The San Diego County Water Authority is proposing a 3.7% increase, saying it'll cost more to deliver water from the Colorado River. Rates will vary by utility company, but Berman doesn't like the idea.
He says he already does a lot to save on his water bill, including adding mulch, drought-resistant plants, and a water-saving system to his front yard. He doesn't know where else he could cut.
I can't conserve anymore. I really can't.
Berman says water companies should also do their part.
They need to conserve too. They need to really get down on conserving on other issues other than just upping everybody's price.
He'll keep saving water, but won't be getting rid of his small green lawn.
Everything else is pretty drought tolerant, and it's a small yard, so I don't feel too guilty.
In North Park, Grecia Aguilar, 10 News.
A public hearing on the proposed rate increases is scheduled for June 22nd.
New information on lead testing at San Diego Unified Schools. The district now has the results for 164 campuses. Only 3 have water that tested positive for more than 15 parts per billion. That equates to about 15 drops of lead in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The schools are Emerson Elementary, Bernie Elementary, and SD Cooperative Charter School 2. The district is still waiting for the results from more than 3 dozen other schools. Bernie Elementary School's water will be tested again tomorrow to see if the water is now safe to drink.
The man who stole an ambulance with 2 patients still inside will spend 4 years in state prison. Saeed Samaran was sentenced today. He stole the emergency vehicle from Scripps Mercy in March and actually dropped one of the patients off at an appointment before being pulled over. Samaran pleaded guilty to elderly abuse and driving under the influence.
A developing story.
We want soda! We want soda!
Teachers at Lincoln High School now joining the students in fighting for a new principal. They want Vice Principal Jose Soto to take over. The school has been without a permanent replacement since last year, but the district says Soto doesn't meet the qualifications to become principal. Well, students disagree, saying his performance speaks for itself.
He actually listens to the students. He tries to resolve the problem before he dishes out discipline, and he connects with the kids.
Parents point out that other school administrators, including the superintendent, have been promoted without direct experience.
A Chula Vista High School student has also been arrested for allegedly bringing a knife to campus. He was being questioned this morning about threats made yesterday. The student did try to run away, putting the school on a brief lockdown until he was found. No one was hurt, and the student was then booked into juvenile hall.
All right, Steve, we are back here in the 10 News Live Center with an update to breaking news. This big fire burning in Stockton, California. We first brought you on 10 News at 5. The news is not good news. The fire is spreading. Take a look at the live pictures. It started at a warehouse burning those wood pallets. That's what you're seeing right here. But a few minutes ago, if the chopper ends up panning over, the flames have spread to a nearby neighborhood. We saw one house that looks to be burned to the ground. There were cars melting in the street because of this. We saw a firefighter fall down trying to battle this, and you see the flames just not getting any smaller. Tough to battle this. Burning in the Stockton area, producing large, dark gray plumes of smoke that can be seen more than 20 miles away. Evacuations underway right now in the neighborhood. And as you can see, the flames just massive. One house we saw destroyed. Cars right now burning in the streets. Kimberly.
Well, look at the heat coming from that. Thank you, Brian. And police are searching now for 2 men who held up a donut shop this morning. It happened at Donut Plus on El Cajon Boulevard in Kensington. Police say 2 men snuck up on the clerks who were making a fresh batch of donuts, pointed a gun at them, demanded cash, and then took off. No one was hurt, but if you know anything, please call police.
A family is still looking for justice 2 years after these men were murdered in Valencia Park. Joel Branch and Gerald Morris were shot and killed at a Memorial Day barbecue in 2015. Now, a third person was shot just a block away but survived. Branch owned a hauling and construction business, which his son says he used to help others.
We know what we lost. You know what I mean? Our father, he helped out a lot of people. He gave a lot of money out and gave a lot of jobs out and gave a lot.
Crime Stoppers is now offering a $1,000 reward for help catching the killer.